One winter evening, a family was getting ready for bed when the sky turned dark. Snow began to fall softly, and the wind started to blow. At first, it was just a light dusting, but soon, the snowstorm became very strong. The family looked outside and saw that the snow was covering the ground and the trees. "We might be stuck inside for a while," said Dad, looking out the window. "Let's make sure we have everything we need." Mom smiled and went to the kitchen to make hot chocolate. She added marshmallows on top for a special treat. The children, Lily and Ben, ran to the living room and started building a blanket fort. They used chairs, cushions, and all the blankets they could find. Outside, the wind howled loudly, and the snow continued to fall heavily. The family could hear the sound of the snow hitting the windows. The snowstorm had come out of nowhere. The trees shook in the wind, and the snow seemed to fall faster and faster. "It's getting so dark," said Ben. "It looks like the snowstorm will last all night." "We should play a game," suggested Ben, trying to keep the mood fun. "Let's play hide and seek." Lily agreed, and soon they were all laughing and running around the house. As they played, they heard the wind scream through the trees outside. The house creaked a little, but it felt warm and safe inside. They made a giant pile of blankets in their fort and sat inside, telling stories. Mom told a funny story about when she was a little girl and got lost in a snowstorm. The children laughed, and Dad added silly voices to make it even funnier. After a few hours, they sat around the fireplace, sipping their hot chocolate. The fire crackled, and the snowstorm raged outside. It was so peaceful inside. "Even though it's cold and windy outside, I feel so cozy right here," said Lily. Ben agreed, his cheeks still pink from playing in the snow earlier. Suddenly, there was a loud thump as a large snowball hit the window. "Who did that?" asked Dad, laughing. Ben grinned and pointed at the window. "It wasn't me," he said. They all looked outside and saw that the snow had piled up so high that it was almost as if the world had disappeared behind a wall of white. "We should make a snowman tomorrow," said Lily, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Maybe we can build the biggest snowman ever." "Let's get some sleep, so we're ready for tomorrow," said Dad. "The storm will be over in the morning." The family went to bed, and the wind howled through the night. In the middle of the night, Ben woke up and peeked out the window. The snowstorm was still going strong, but the world looked magical. The snowflakes glowed in the moonlight, and everything was so quiet, like the world had slowed down. In the morning, the family woke up to a beautiful scene. The storm had passed, and the sky was clear. The sun was shining brightly, making the snow sparkle like diamonds. The streets were completely covered, and the trees were heavy with snow. The world looked fresh and new. "Let's go outside," Ben shouted, running to the door. The family bundled up in warm clothes, put on their boots, and rushed outside. They made snow angels, their arms and legs moving through the soft snow. Then, they built a giant snowman with a carrot nose, 2 buttons for eyes, and a scarf. They laughed and joked, throwing snowballs at each other. Later, Dad brought out the sled. "Who wants to race down the hill?" he asked. Ben and Lily eagerly climbed onto the sled, and with a push, they zoomed down the hill, laughing all the way. They took turns, racing to see who could go the fastest. After a few hours, they were all tired from playing, but they had so much fun. That was the best snowstorm ever. Ben said as he looked at the snow-covered yard. The family went inside, shaking off the snow from their clothes. They sat down to a warm meal, smiling at the memories of the day. Outside, the snow was still there, but the storm was long gone. The world was calm and peaceful again. The end.
Subscribe to my channel.
Channel 登